It's the National Football League on EA Sports, and we get to watch Brian Robinson Jr. He comes into this one second in the league in rushing with an eye on becoming #1. It's the Commanders and the Giants under the lights on Thursday night.
It is time for football as we welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. We thank you for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, 3 months in the books. Partner, now it's December. It's the best month of the NFL season because the games get more important as the weather gets a little bit colder.
And this is where you find out who the real teams are and who the pretenders are. Do you find yourself not only in the playoff conversation, but can you now play good enough ball down the stretch to not only be in the conversation, but actually find yourself in the postseason?
Just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Giants offense making their way out for the first time. They'll be led out by the quarterback now in his 4th NFL campaign.
I think we're seeing this now in the modern NFL is quarterbacks who can hurt you both improv as a scrambler and also with designed runs coming out of the huddle. So this is a tricky. You can run with this kind of speed. You have to be very careful how you pass rush them. You're not just rushing to a spot. It's not just an X behind the center. You got to try to corral him and keep him in the pocket because when he escapes, big plays are to be had.
Here's the first carry for Tank Bigsby. And nothing doing on that run. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more. We have an early 3rd down coming up. He'll drop to throw. And they will continue to go backwards if he's taken down for a second.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
This fielded inside the 35. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The Washington offense going to make their way to the field for the first time. And taking the snaps, a quarterback now in his 3rd year.
There wasn't really anything fancy about their performance in last week's win, Mike. I mean, he had the 1 interception. He would clearly like to have that one back. But for the most part, I thought he did a nice job keeping the ball out of harm's way. However, it's clear after reviewing the film, he left a lot of opportunities out there. I think there was a lot of meat left on that bone. The 2 touchdown passes, those were great. But if he's going to continue to more wins in the future, he has to do a better job identifying those mismatches, finding those opportunities, and when they present themselves, he's got to take it.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Quick throw here on the RPO, caught by Thomas. And this play's going nowhere, taken down behind the line. A great way for this defense to get on the field and get started. He'll look to throw. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot. This exact situation here, Mike, tends to get a lot of conversation around the league. I think I'm going for it. I think here around midfield, you got to maintain possession, see if you can end this drive with some points. I think you got to stay aggressive, keep your offense on the field.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Giants offense ready now for their second drive. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. They're going to start this on the ground with Bigsby. And he'll find some space, taking it for 6, out to the 26-yard line.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll run with Bigsby. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. On 2nd and 10, they'll try to throw. That is intercepted. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus. And that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense takes the field.
The offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And he has been a tough guy to contain all season long, as reflected in those numbers that you see there. Short pass taken in by the tight end. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. At the Giants' 19-yard line. Now they'll set up to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And the Commanders are going to have a 1st and goal. That tackle's made at the 10-yard line. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to be taken down right around the 9. Now here's 2nd and goal. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. In motion comes Thomas. Throwing here on 3rd and goal. And he nearly got away, but they finally bring him down at about the 3 to set up 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy.
And he will fight his way to the end zone. Brian Robinson. Touchdown, Washington. That touchdown puts him in double digits. Now 10 rushing touchdowns on the season. Now Jake Bates on for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Commanders will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Here's the Giants offense now. They get set to take over once more. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Straight ahead, it's Bigsby. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He's going to find his receiver. It's Robinson. It'll be a pickup of 10. That's good for a Giants first down.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
12 more yards.
First and 10. Throwing now from the gun. Quick slant looked in by Neighbors. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
14 more yards.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. And think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often. So that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Back to the air once more on second down. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. He'll find Woods. That one is caught. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. Jason Sanders on to try the field goal. This a 44-yard attempt. Sanders' kick is good. And the Giants are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Commanders' offense. And their running back set to go once more. And he has made his presence felt in the ground game already in this first quarter. And they might very well lean on him the next 3 quarters, too. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
This one hauled in by Thomas. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. 3rd and a yard. On the handoff, it's Robinson.
Number 8, Brian Robinson, ball carrier. He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
Here's their punter now. He'll punt for the second time, looking to hit another good one. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. The Giants offense ready to take over once again. This will start from the 12, trying to put a drive together here. It's 1st and 10. On On the ground, it is Bigsby to start this drive. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They'll look to throw. Open man is Robinson. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. Now a screen set up for Bigsby. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. That screen goes for 12. And that's a first down. 1 quarter in the books here on a Thursday night. It's the Commanders with the early lead. More after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play. That's exactly what they did.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. They'll throw out of the gun. He's got a receiver. That's Woods. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. 2nd and 7. Back to throw. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. Here's 3rd and 7. Incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. This drive begins with a run by Harris. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that can all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6.
At the 37-yard line.
They motion the slot man left. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away.
And I like the idea of moving. It makes it harder for the defense to rush the passer, but you have to account for the end man on the line of scrimmage, and that guy set an edge. Nobody gets outside of me. In this case, the quarterback. You've got to be better protecting your edges anytime you put your quarterback on the move.
Open man, right side. He's got it. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these 3rd downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force 3rd down, they got to get off the field.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is. They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Out comes Jake Bates to try a field goal here. This one from 41 yards out. Bates' kick is good. And the Commanders go out to a 10-3 lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
This will be returned from the 6. Now an opening past the 30. A big hole. Inside the 20. And he's going to take this all the way back. 94 yards. Touchdown, New York. Greg, it is a beautiful thing to watch. 11 come together. We always focus on the return man, but the entire special teams unit paves the way for that score.
And all week, Mike, when you talk to this group, the coaches thought they had an advantage in the return game, and I think we can see why. They felt their scheme and their blockers was a great matchup against this kickoff unit, and in this case, it's very easy to see why.
All level at 10 as this one's kicked off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. The Commanders' offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
Throw left side, taken in by Thomas. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a 1st down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
That one complete to Brian Robinson. And after the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. They send the tight end in motion. This one complete right side. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Back to the air one more time. A pass taken in by Harris. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. They'll look to throw yet again. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. He'll drop to throw. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route, and then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup. And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The Giants offense ready to get back at it. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. He'll get this out wide. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. Gains nothing. 2 minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. Back with more of this Thursday opening after this. They put a receiver in motion to the left. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. Now, following that sack, we have a player who was injured. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff will get a chance to look him over during the break. 3rd down, they go with Bigsby. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their 2nd. Here's Torrey Taylor now as he's on to punt for the 2nd time. And he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. 2nd down and 8. Now they'll set up to throw. That's caught. Trey Palmer. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a 1st down. He'll look to throw. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
They'll look to throw again. That's taken in by Thomas. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the 2nd quarter. The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes. And there is a lot of room to operate. And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He's going to let this one go deep. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Greg in just a moment. But first, let's give everybody a look at what's coming up later this weekend around the NFL. Some good-looking matchups on your screen there. One of the best? Yeah, I'll say it. It's in Cleveland. A big test there for the Browns as they get set to host the Philadelphia Eagles. Even more good matchups to check out in the late afternoon window. A 4 o'clock start up in Baltimore, where it'll be the Ravens taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. And one final game to highlight. It's Sunday Night Football, and they've got a good one this week between the Minnesota Vikings and the Miami Dolphins. It was a solid first half of football for the Alabama man, Brian Robinson. He had a touchdown run that helped get his guys this halftime lead.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Here comes a return from the 3. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Commanders' offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now they're trying to keep it going. In motion comes Thomas. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. He'll be brought down after a short pickup to the 45. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Catch made right side by Thomas. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Here's 1st and 10. Now it's Harris. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 45-yard line.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. A big play there for Washington. 32 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Give up the middle to Harris. Not much room to speak of. He'll take this to the 11. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. Here's Robinson. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
And he's in. Touchdown, Commanders. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Throwing now from the gun, and he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Giants offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And it'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face 2nd down and 7. They'll look to throw. He'll look middle here and get it to Neighbors. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Back to throw. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. Now it's going to be 3rd down. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. The Giants sending out their punter. Taken at the 19. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. 3rd down, 3 to go. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. They get 14 on that hookup. Good for a Commander's 1st down.
You don't want to make a living off of making these kind of throws, Mike. It's one thing to throw into tight coverage, but it's another thing to throw into tight double coverage. And while the quarterback gets away with one here, I don't think you want to make a living doing it.
On the give, it's Robinson. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back, but not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a third down. And that is incomplete.
And up until this point, this has been an incredibly efficient game from this quarterback. I mean, it's hard to think. Here we are in the second half, and that's only his second incomplete pass. So finally, the defense is able to do something to disrupt his timing and finally try to get him out of this groove.
Your visitors' offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll start out first down and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Open man is Robinson. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack. You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run with Robinson. Finding room at the 35. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Robinson. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. 2nd and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. And he's got Homer. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there. And
that's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Tyler Newman. And the Giants will take over at their own 15.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
The visitors' offense about ready to take over once more. They'll do so with 1st and 10. On the handoff, This is Bigsby. He'll have a yard or two up to about the 16. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete.
Well defended there, and the quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend. So
that's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Texas A&M. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jumped that route, challenged the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the 3rd quarter. We'll have more Thursday Night Football after this. Tight end, the motion man to the right. They run over center with Robinson. And I don't think he got there with that one. Only needed a yard. Wrapped up at the line of scrimmage. And now we're looking at 3rd down. They'll throw out of the gun. He's got it at the 3. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll run with Robinson. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
He'll drop to throw. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future.
And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Washington. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field, and results in a nice touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to take over as we check out the playoff race in the NFC. Still, a lot can happen between now and the end of the season, but the cream is starting to rise to the top as you look across the NFL. Throwing now on 1st and 10. He's got his running back downfield, and it's complete. A A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given, but it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else, and I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact...
That's third time tonight he's been intercepted. And the Commanders are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
The home team's offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. Eddie has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. We've got the 2 touchdown passes, over 200 passing yards. He has been excellent all game long. 1st and 10. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
They'll go again with Robinson. He's going to have a first down on that gain up to the 25-yard line.
A gain of 9 yards. That's good for Washington. First down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Another run here for Robinson. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
Great job by the defense here, quickly realizing that this was going to be a draw. They're not caught off guard thinking that they're defending the pass. They're able to not only get in there for a stop, but they're able to take them down in the backfield for a loss. I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while it seemed like everything the offense did hit, and after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss.
That's a prototypical coverage sack. All 11 guys on the field doing their job. Starts with sound back-end coverage. Nowhere to go quick with the ball. The quarterback has no chance but to extend the play. Look for something late developing downfield. That was all the time this front needed to chase him down and bring him down for a sack.
So it's 4th down. They'll call on the punt team, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. Now a fair catch is taken here, just short of the 45-yard line. The visitors' offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And the turnovers have really been the story here. Take you back through the actually the lowlights in this one. Not a lot of positives when you have a 3-interception game, under pressure all game long, the secondary feasting on his passes. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Off he goes.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Now they'll set up to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. In motion, it's Robinson. They'll throw here on 3rd and short. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down. He'll look to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. Back to the air one more time. Catch made. That's Woods. And he'll be out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, and that gains them another first down. They'll look to throw yet again. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. They'll look to throw again. And that'll be caught by the running back, Bigsby.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
They've got it. It'll be first and goal after a pickup of 21.
Giants first down. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Fighting for the goal line. He lost the football. It's out. The Commanders come up with it. And now, following the turnover, we have an injured player on the field. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. It's a give up the middle to Robinson. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground, Mike. There was just no moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
On second down, it's a run with Robinson. And once again, they try the same runner. They get the same result. Back-to-back carries of no gain. Now it's third down.
It's 3rd and 10.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. Taking off, he'll try to get there. He is dangerous when a play breaks down. A pickup of 18.
These are the plays that are just crushing for a defense. Here you are, you think you're about to make a big stop, force fourth down, and get the football back. But instead, you let the quarterback get loose. He picks up the first down with his legs. And now you got to defend a fresh set of downs.
So, first and 10 here now at the 38. They'll run it here with Robinson. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard. Now, after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. A give, and here comes Robinson. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports. After this, they'll come up to 3rd and 3. Putting the tight end in motion. They'll try to run for it with Robinson. They get 15 on that game. First down, Washington.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
On the handoff, it's Robinson. They've converted 2 third downs already on this drive. And here's 3rd and 4. So it's a win here for the Commanders. Their perfect season continues here into the month of December as they continue to be the #1 team in all of football. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say good night.